Alright guys, we are right now looking at the Edit Superstar / Diva mode, and we're going to focus on the Divas. Since last year we couldn't even do any Divas at all, we couldn't create them in any way, shape, or form. You're going to see some of the tools that 2K16 has, and I'm going to tell you right now, super impressed. One of the reasons I hardly ever played last year's game was that the creation options were nil. There was nothing. You couldn't create an arena, couldn't create a Diva, and it wasn't worth creating a superstar because it was crap. They fixed so much of that this year, it's not funny. So right now we are looking at the editing face points. If I had an original logo, let's say a picture of Bayley's face superimposed, what I would be doing with all these little dots is lining up every aspect of the photograph. So I would have the lips perfectly match the photograph, and then I would go to the eyes and the nose and so forth and so on, so that the photograph that I imported would be a perfect map on her face, and it wouldn't have all that overlap that you had last year. In this case, though, I'm going old school here, and I'm not using any images. I am simply sculpting and using the tools that are given to me here. Now, I have to say that I originally downloaded this, somebody else's work. I just didn't like the way she looked at all, so I did all the facial over. The only thing that's no longer mine at this point in time is the attire. And here you can see, again, Bayley's got a unique shaped face, and I think I've captured that. Unfortunately, they don't offer us a side ponytail or even a top ponytail, so I got to settle for the one in the back. Here we are looking at, again, somebody else's work. Originally, it was Charlotte, and I could see a few things wrong with the face, and I was going to go fix them up, and I ended up getting much deeper into this than I originally planned. You look here at the jawline, it's not quite right on the sides. I'm going to fix that, but look at that nose. Man, they got that nose mangled. So what I'm going to do is go down each little dot. Now they've already kind of lined up the image with the dots. Now I'm just going to straighten everything out. Kind of like a plastic surgeon, I guess, when you think about it. So we're going to give her a nose job, and literally you can just see how it'll sway to and from, and you can make it do S-curves and all kinds of stuff. So we're going to straighten it up here and see if we can't get her to look a little bit more like the Charlotte we see on television. But already you can see, just from the picture being superimposed and how everything's lined up facially properly, that it's a pretty good scan. It looks really pretty good. So here we're going to go and actually change the shape of the head. I wanted to bring her hairline down a little bit more. I felt it was too big. So here's the before picture of what I got when I first downloaded it and how the nose was mangled. And then here is after I've tweaked it out and straightened out the nose a bit. And you can see now that it looks a little bit more like Charlotte that we're used to. There it is. There's the cleaned up version. And I also had tweaked out the jaw just a little bit better. So the hair isn't perfect, but I think overall that's pretty good. And he's got the body down, so I didn't mess with that at all. I thought he did a good job with that.